Hello, Marie.
Hi, Aida.
I remember you here 6 or 7 months ago in Southampton. You told all of us, including translating, that you will be their worst nightmare. And today, here, you are their best friend. Did you see the message they sent to you to congratulate?
No.
Translated 9 put a message on social media today to say bravo and how much they love you and how much you are such a great friend.
Oh, nice. But you know, I haven't seen it yet. I'm not. I did not come back yet on
social media.
On the social media, and you know, I just it's a bit too much so far. So no, nice. I had a few of translated online. I call them like Nicolo and. Yeah, it's weird. It's so weird to not have them here with me. It's just it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all.
It's fun for me. I'm not a professional sailor, but since I'm watching the races around the world, always the winner, by fair play, speak about the second one, and the second one say bravo to the winner. But I have the feeling that in that race, it's not just fair play. It's like proper friendship that you realize we translate it, but the others too. It's stronger than a normal race, no? Or I don't know. Or it's just an idea.
I don't know. With Vittorio, we connect straight away. Anyways, that was very intense. But I don't know. With a lot of other boats like Triana, Esprit d'Équipe, Neptune, you know, in a way, we sail around the world. We travel around the world at the same time. During a long moment, 8 months, and at the same time, we don't see each other very often because when we are at sea, well, we are on our boat and voila. At every stopover, you have to fix the boat, rest, but I think we all the crew all the time went, you know, on road trip together, and Auckland was quite amazing for that. So we had a WhatsApp special WhatsApp only for that, for the road trip. Okay, where are you going? I'm going to meet you here. And
actually, so you had the leadership at sea, but you also had the leadership on the land with the parties. The famous Pen Duick parties. Everyone will remember.
Yeah, well, on the same time, I'm not the one who started. The one who started was Translated 9 with a pasta party, a legendary pasta party in Southampton. I was making the happy hour at 18 all the time, every night. But the pasta party for 70%, because it's quite a challenge to cook. I think it was what? Nico made 6.5 kilos of pasta inside just, you know, in a swan kitchen. It's so...
the boat
nice.
Was almost sunk that night with, I don't know, maybe 100 people on board. Anyway, now you are almost arrived at home. Next weekend will be a big weekend in Lorient. Maybe complicated, emotionally complicated. Anyway, but your race is over now. What? Yeah. It's your longest race?
Yeah,
the biggest one?
For sure, yes. For sure, yes. There is no other race who lasts 8 months, so yeah, of course.
What did you learn as a sailor from this race?
I don't know yet.
Not yet.
I need time to process.
As far as you remember, when did you sail first time in your life?
I have no idea. No, I have no idea.
You don't remember?
No. I was on a boat all my life after. The first time, I have no idea. It was way too young.
Let's speak a little bit about the name of Pen Duick, because a lot of people ask me, what's the name? So now we know it's a name of a bird, mésange in French. I don't know the name in English. It's a Breton name that your grandfather gave to his first boat. Do you know why this name?
Not even my grandfather. The boat was already called Pen Duick. It was even before. Yeah. Pen Duick had several names. He started by Hume, Magda, Rainbow, Butterfly. But that's 1 or 2 or not before my grandfather, who called him Pen Duick.
And how is it? But how when you sail Pen Duick, how difficult? It's a strong boat?
Pen Duick VI.
Yeah, Pen Duick VI. Come back to Pen Duick VI now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I call them all Pen Duick. What was your experience of sailing this boat? Very physical?
Yeah, it's intense. Huh? Everything is intense. Everything is under a lot of stress all the time. All the time you take. We have to push the boat, and we push the boat. So, but clearly, sailing on Translated and sailing on Pen Duick VI is a different world. And all the time, especially on a big boat like that, there is no easy moment. So everything can turn wrong and extremely violent. So all the time I'm glad in a way we arrived, because taking so much decision every day, involving the security of my crew all the time, it's the pressure you put on yourself.
Yes.
And now I'm glad I just have to do the deliver and rest and not take care of that for a while, because everything is very exposed, not in a different way as Maiden, or the girl are very exposed, but Maiden, if you want to jibe, you jibe like that. And this, just look the size of the pool.
Yeah.
So after you have to imagine when you are helming, you see the both pool like that, and now it's with a big spinnaker on the middle, and it's something.
Now, after this one, do you feel like you want to sail a more modern boat, or still find a race to bring Pen Duick around the world or around the oceans?
I always sailed on lots of different boats. I love classical boat, wooden boat. I spent a lot and many years sailing like that. I did sometimes the Jacques Vabre on IMOCA. I'm gonna sail again in IMOCA after the Vendée Globe. Now I have to sail with Alexia Barrier to prepare the Jules Verne Trophy on the Yule team, and I'm gonna continue to sail on Pen Duick VI. If you want to be a good sailor, you have to be able to sail on a lot of different boats, and this is what I like. I love classical boats. I always have a passion for classical boats. So, and he's the most beautiful boat in the world. So you stay with him.
Since you arrived here, you have a lot of journalists, a lot of people happy to see you. Who is give you the message who touched you the most? What is you don't know?
No.
You don't want to tell us?
No, but everything is fine. In a way, they are all different, and it's nice to see that people enjoy a journey. And it's not the journey, it's just all the message I received on the cell phone, or just people are very happy, and they just dreamed during 8 months, and they travel a little bit with us, and it's nice. It's nice to give some happiness to people. It's cool.
As people to say all over the place today that the other night here in Cowes, a destiny is born. Is that something who scare you, or you just don't want to think about? Speaking about you, a sailor sailing destiny, more like this.
I don't know this kind of stuff, because I have the impression at the moment my life just started with this race. My life started 40 years ago,
Exactly.
and I made a lot of stuff during 40 years. So now I'm just continuing my history. It's just after, if people just discover me now, but okay, good for them. But I really don't care about what they are saying. So.
But this is great.
Yeah.
To keep being yourself, even when you have all this pressure and all these things around, including us, all of us. We all want to touch you, to hug you, to take up. I will not. I don't. I will never. You know. And so I'm very impressed by the way you manage all that. Anyway, you are 40 years old, not 20. So you had time to.
Almost.
About the race, last thing, I asked you in French the other day, but I will ask you in English. If you have to remember one great moment, one beautiful, in all these 7-8 months of sailing, or in the stopover, which would be this one, and also the more negative one of this race?
I don't know, we had quite a lot of good memories. Of course, all the moments we are very close from translated, and you can speak on a VHF and you see the other boat and putting pressure on it. It was really nice. All the body chat on the HF radio, it's a very good moment. Going downwind in 55 knots of waves just before the Cap Horn and have some dolphin jumping on the same time. So you say, what? So, no, we had a lot of good moments. But it's hard to only have one moment, just it's more that 120 days at sea, something like that, 100, I don't know. There is a lot of memory every day.
And the worst one?
A scary one last week when we pretty much put the spreader of Pen Duick VI into the water. That when the boat heeled at 90 degrees and we just been smashed by a wave. Yeah, that was a scary moment. Very scary moment.
If I ask you what's next, I understood for now you just want to have a rest.
No, I won't have rest. I don't have the time for it yet.
And will you tell us what's next? Horses?
No, what's next? First, a lot of work. Paris, a lot. Rome, with translated, a little.
A book? A book?
Book, maybe. I don't know yet. I don't know. I got a lot of propositions for that. But I need time. I don't have time for the moment. Now I got a lot of work, and I have to get back on my feet physically because we will start to sail on Tabarly dual team shortly. So it's going to be a big jump between Pen Duick VI and the dual team, and if I'm supposed to be in the bar, so
she's a cool girl. You'll have good fun.
She's awesome, but the boat is not very cool, and so I need to get to be strong again. It's just
pay attention. She might give you the virus of the Vendée Globe.
No,
you sailed in Mocas already.
Yeah, no, I know that I'm very in peace with myself. I would love to do Vendée Globe. I would love to sail solo on IMOCA. I just love the IMOCA, but it's not for me. It's not spending 4 years on IMOCA. It's not my life. It's not clearly not for me. I don't do foiler. It's not my thing. I like classical boat. So.
Anyway, me, I hope to see you again one day somewhere in the world with this boat. And have a Rome.
Well, the big dream is now running the Sydney Hobart, huh? So like that we can go again. But going through Polynesia and.
Yeah. Okay, cool. This is a cool idea.
Yeah, Sydney Hobart would be great. So well, we still have a long life together. It's okay.
Thank you, Marie.
You're welcome.
Fair winds.